For the last 6 years, Birmingham's floozie has lost her jacuzzi. The artwork, officially known as the river, saw its fountains turned off in 2013 following leaks and costly repairs. 2 years later, this beautiful flower display was added, but the City Council has always harboured ambitions to return this centrepiece of the second city to its original glory in time for Birmingham's 2022 Commonwealth Games. It's all part of a £25 million scheme to rejuvenate the city centre.
Well, the public realm in the city centre has not been significantly invested in for a very, very long time now. Victoria Square, where we stood, has not had significant investment for 25 years, and I think you can see walking around the city centre that it is now in need of some significant money spending on it. So over the next 5 years we're going to spend £25 million upgrading 40,000 square metres of public realm here in the city centre. It will increase the pedestrianisation slightly of the city core and ensure that we maintain the city as a walkable city, that people can navigate their way around with ease, and what we'll make sure of is that the finish to these new surfaces of public realm will be to a far higher standard than it is currently the case. This is also the premier square in the city centre, and we need to have this looking at its very best for the Commonwealth Games. So it's really important that we put the fountain back together again and we see water running and the floozie in the jacuzzi genuinely back in the jacuzzi rather than being in a garden as she now is.
More now on today's announcement that Birmingham City Council is to spend £25 million on rejuvenating the streets of the city centre.
So we're investing £25 million over the next 5 years, but areas like Victoria Square, the pedestrianisation of the bottom of Colmore Row and Cornwall Street will be completed in time for the Games, as will the investment we do down the top end of New Street. So for the 1.3 million people coming to watch the Commonwealth Games in 2022, we want the city centre to look at its very best. The hostile vehicle measures that we have here in the city centre at the moment are temporary. They look an eyesore, if I'm honest. What the investment in public realm will allow us to do is to remove those temporary barriers and replace them with barriers that are actually built into the public realm, so the public walking around the city centre will barely notice that there are hostile vehicle measures in situ, because they'll actually be part of the public realm that they are walking across. Spending money to ensure that every community right across Birmingham feels part of the Games. This is the biggest event the city has ever staged, so we want everybody in this city to feel a part of it, and so we will be taking steps and spending money to ensure that everyone feels part of it.
Well, plans for that £25 million of investment to rejuvenate this flagship public space will go to the Council's Cabinet on October the 29th. And should they be approved, this lady will once again be back as the crowning glory of one of the most beautiful fountains in the world.